Hey, traders. Welcome to episode 897 of the show. You could be doing anything. You're here. Thank you. It's the weekend. It's Friday. The market's closed. Thank God no futures are open right now, for equities. Because who knows where we'd be, man. We closed up one of the best days for price since 2008. And it just took a speech from the president to let everyone know what's going on. Where he has, informed everyone that state of emergency, right? And so who knows? I mean, this was crazy with this market, right? State of emergency is declared and we pump like crazy. Bitcoin, it's just hanging around at the same spot we were at yesterday. It rallied. It's been kind of range bound, between like 4,700 and nearly $6,000 for the past day, kind of, right? I mean, after that one last huge move down to 3,800. Oh, freaking echo, God. Jeez.
Bruh.
Look here. Look, listen.
Sorry. Can't catch a break, man. I think last night, man, got to 0.09 or something on the breathalyzer. Sorry. Could y'all even understand what I just said, or do I have to do it over? What should I do, man? Okay. Now I don't know. State of emergency. Stock market pumps. Huge move up. Oh my God. Here it is. Dow Jones Industrial top left, S&P 500 top right, IWM, which is the Russell 2000 bottom left, and the NASDAQ Composite bottom right? Major moves up in the last 30 minutes of trading, and it was certainly when President Trump was live. All right. I mean, we hit 2,500. Like we gapped up, started the day here, up a few percent, and sold off for most of the day, and then came right back, leading up to the speech, and then just the pumpage ensued before close and a little bit after close, after hours trading. So, okay, so y'all understood. We're good. Awesome. Sorry. Oh, man, I'm just like, I don't know, you can make fun of me all you want for what my alcohol level was, and it wasn't even that bad, but dude, I've been feeling it all day. Still feeling rough, man. So, stocks rallied. Who knows where we're going to be on Monday, man, or Sunday evening, really, when futures open. Could just gap down 800 points, and you know how that goes. It's like all the time. But something's different now than it's been this whole crash. And it's one chart I've been posting in Discord, and it's like, this is the only chart that matters, dude. You talk about seriously looking here and listening. I mean, we kind of got to go. I mean, you can see it all on the chart. There it is, dude. That's it. You touched it. You created it 2009. 2011 is where, it was the second anchor point. Third anchor point, 2016. Now, the fourth anchor point, March 2020. You touched it, light to Jesus. And, daily candle. Quite large. I mean, almost 10% up. Again, best day since 2008. So will this be it? Will we rise off touching that demand line perfectly? Will we get ourselves a nice 50% retrace before dumping again? I don't know, man, but that's a pretty good freaking spot. Yeah, no, Fed printing 1.5 up to 1.5 trillion, I believe, injecting it into the repo market over the next 2 weeks. So liquidity is not an issue. Oh my God, are we divergent still on the RSI? I don't know. Yeah, I guess we're still diverging, chat. It's like we're exhausted, maybe. So what would you target if, let's just say, the rally did start, which we don't know. We have no idea. was also an 88% retrace from this low to high too. So deep value, deep retrace from your previous major swing low, right? Yeah, definitely. So how would we target if we were to rally? Where could we expect a reversal in price action to the downside again because of prevailing impulse before it was bearish, right? High to low. We'd be looking for common retraces, right? Between 28.29 and 3,044, if you can even believe it. Right here. Multiple gaps to fill. You got to fill a gap at 27.35. You didn't quite fill it today with the candle close. Touched that wick though. But there are just so many gaps, man. There's like one up at like 29.67. One at, certainly at 33.33. Repeating, of course. Leroy Jenkins gap fill. You get what I'm saying? So that's it, dude. That's like whenever this thing decides to reverse, whether it's today, hey, good news, from the high to low, you did exceed a 23% retrace today. So that means it's a valid anchor point. Swing low. Hey, man, but could just be crazy, whatever. Maybe divergence isn't going to work. Maybe we just go to zero. Okay, FYX would be pleased, I guess, but it's just not how it works. This is like one of the largest crashes in the history of the stock market. And guess what? We looked at it last night. Even after 1929's stock market crash, eventually, once it bottomed out, it rallied. After the impulse down, the crash impulse, it rallied 50% of the way before selling off again and going to much lower lows for a really long time. So, I would think when this thing bottoms, we will see something like that, 38 to 61%. Okay, that's the argument. And why couldn't it be here? It actually kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Maybe. Just drinking our one coffee, man. You know what I'm doing. You know how I be in the afternoons and in the mornings lately, dude. I made sure to stream 5 days, every trading day. Trading session, I was there. This, for stocks, man. Draining. Okay. I guess we can look at gold. So we've looked at the S&P 500. Well, I don't even know. Yeah, let's do some gold real quick, knock it out. So Dow Jones has its own respective upsloping support from 2009 that it was near. It was really close to it. No bueno. All right, this is what we were talking about. With gold, the bearish divergence wasn't just the daily. You'd think, hey man, okay, a little move down, no big deal. But the weekly was telling. You could have taken heed. Like, we were looking at it. We analyzed it. It's like, dude, look, you hit a 100% measured move of your complex slanted inverse head and shoulders pattern. You know how long this thing's been up. Longer than before we even broke out of it. All right, 1655 measured move. So you fulfill the destiny of the technical analysis. Great. So now what? Well, by the time you get there, you might be exhausted. Well, you were. High on price. Higher high on price. Lower levels. Positive memo. Lower levels. Relative strength. Big bearish engulfing candle. It wasn't as big yesterday. It's even bigger today. And you broke out bearishly. But you did hold 1522 before close. So you got, dude, that's a major support, man. You got to hold 1522 if you're a gold bull. All right, dude, look left. Seriously, look here, listen. You understand. If you follow gold at all or trade it or anything, you know where we are. 1500, 1520 is big time. Okay. So I think where I live, it's like the first case of coronavirus. It's in my state or whatever. So I think it's confirmed. Monk ass. Not even I'm safe. Where I live. Look at the volume on gold on the weekly, dude. It's insane levels. I mean, you haven't seen this much volume on gold in 5 years. I'm telling you something, right? Kind of reversing for a while, maybe. I was Chuggy Chug face last night. Yeah, big time. Give me the music, dude. Dude, that's so quiet. It's a good song though. Anyway, so gold roasted, equities roasted, bonds roasted, cryptos roasted. The only winners were bears, complete bears. No, not there. JLS, but I'm just saying state. So no. Huge volume, yep. Okay, so I mean, what do y'all? I guess now Dow Jones, whatever. Okay, just to talk about that demand line from all the way back from yesteryear. Yesteryear, 2009. You just didn't quite touch it though, did you? No. Now, I mean, if you didn't adjust and left it here, you would have touched it, right? Like if you'd have left it like this, oh man, you would have closed below it. But I don't know, man. It would seem to make sense to adjust. You have all these years to adjust, man. So okay. All right, so holding on, it held on. Horizontal line support too. Let's be real. It wasn't really the upsloping support that was so fascinating about this. It was the December of 2018 low that we exceeded intra-week before rallying much higher, closing just below that March of 2018 low. Still closed below the 200-week moving average, which the S&P closed above. So Dow Jones definitely getting hit harder, not rallying as well. It definitely got hit hard. I mean, they both had extremely nice days. I mean, talk about the Dow Jones 1,985 gains. Like, that's crazy, man. Welcome to crypto on the stock market. Man, I'm wiped. Yeah, nothing's certain, man. I mean, like, yeah, you held on. You had a little rally today. Congratulations. You know, it could just get faded on the futures, man. We could literally open on Monday morning down like 500 to 800 points. But you at least got to see some sort of optimism where we are contextually, like on the chart, right? The supports. Dude, there is this one chart I posted in Patreon chat. Y'all gotta see this. It's insane, man. Olin Corporation. Dude, it's the wildest thing. I mean, like, yeah. Okay, so this is the weekly. If you're paying attention, this is like October 1990. What were you doing? I was 3 years old. We hit 895 to 956 and bounced like the Jesus man. February 1999. What were you doing? Getting ready for Y2K. Nice rally like the Jesus man. April to March of 2009. What were you doing? Well, Olin Corporation was hitting 895 to 956 again, then ran like the Jesus man. And here we are. For the fourth time in 30 years. Olin Corporation, 895 to 956. But this time, it's personal because we have triple RSI bullish divergence. Oh, a nice rally. Definitely took a long today on Olin when we were down here. It's just like, why not? Who cares? Like, oh no, it's going to fail. It's like history, dude. 30 years of history. And then we just miraculously got that pump, that Trump pump. So, no, 1990, I was 3 years old. So it's like, oh my God. Like, how in the world? It's not like you just are only hitting a support, no big deal. You actually have like seller exhaustion here. Dude, December 2017, $38. So we back, man. I just wanted to make this known to the universe. Olin Corporation. industrial specialties. Good. I mean, the ticker's there. All you need to see is OLN chanted in the chat. Oh, God, context, man. Holland Lane, I don't know, man. I'm but simple TA man, right? No policy expert. So yeah, if you don't know, Microsoft, Bill Gates stepping down from the board. Pretty big news. I'm sure mostly everyone knows about it now, but it's interesting. Okay. God, there's so many to look at today. Dude, let's go back to Amazon real quick. Because you need to see something, dude. You need to see it. And you need to understand what's happened today on Amazon. 1, 2, 3, but 4. You went down to touch it again and blasted off. So we got all these different assets, whether indices or their individual equities, that are hitting crazy supports. So, all right, man, let's go. Let's go Amazon. People are going to be buying all kinds of stuff from them. Oh, God. Okay, cool. Very cool. Let's just look at the one. We're talking about Bill Gates, right? I mean, it's up 14.2% today. Bounced off. It fell below a critical support from September of 2019, July 2019. And then today opened up at 147, sold off intraday 140, back tested it, right? Ah, yes, let us regard this again as support. Okay, confirmation. Now it is time to pump. Huge pump. 158.83. But have you broken out yet? I don't know, man. Maybe. Nah, nope, not yet. See, you closed kind of like right at it. Sneaky Microsoft. It's euphoric, but great rally. But still no geometrical breakout. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry, dude. When I do this with my arm thing, sounds like I'm farting. Okay, so. Interesting. So you're back above the 200-day moving average, lots of volume. Kind of diverging, I guess, from this low to the lower low. High levels relative strength. Well, you blasted off today, that's for sure. All right. Rip Bill Gates. Great tenure. Great company. Great guy. I mean, what he's done, you know. God, PayPal's up 13.6%. How low did Johnson & Johnson get? I know it false broke out. Look at, dude. Oh my God, chat. It's so pretty. It's gorgeous, dude. I love Johnson & Johnson. It's the dream, man. It's the Kang dream. Right? Support zone. You kind of like bounced off, rocketed off of it today. At close, of course. But look, when you broke out, there clearly just wasn't enough follow through and you fell right back into it. And where did you go? Straight back down to where you should have gone, man. Gorgeous. We love you, Johnson & Johnson.
Bruh.
Oh my God, Chesapeake Energy's up 95%, man. Nice decoy for the farts. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Of course, yeah. Smoked salmon farts. Okay, dude. Dude, it's so wild. It's like really foggy. I can't even see the mountains, man. Super mysterious day. Freaky Friday, by the way. Wait, do I still have that? Let me see if I do. What?
Is that a joint?
What?
Mitch, it's the apocalypse at Costco, man. Is the market oversold? My stomach fell and we went down to 3,800.
Yeah, dude, whose stomach didn't drop? I mean, like, that is a historic drop, man. And it's just people, I guess, just de-risking, getting the F out because the world was, like, falling apart, you know? So, guess what hasn't had a real big rally? I mean, I don't know, man. Like, what do you even call it? It went 3,800. It's at 5,600. That's... I guess that's a huge rally. But you're still down thousands of dollars from like 7,800 before the bottom fell out, right? So thank you for the 420. Are we oversold? Yes, in every way, yes. Weekly, big the S&P 500 was oversold. Daily oversold. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me see if I can check my notes here. Aha, I have it, chat. Look at this. Friday the 13th, oh my god! This ain't my first rodeo. I mean, it looks like it though, doesn't it? Here you go. Freaky Friday. Bah, whatever. You get it. Don't get Jasoned or something. What else is Friday the 13th? I mean, besides like horror movies and stuff. No, happening means half the price now, technically, based on what happened. Hey, we were at 10,550 no more than a month and a half ago. Whoa. OBS froze. So yeah, the happening has occurred. The real happening. Or the fake happening, I guess. Do you think they're going to shut down MMA? Because I don't know. I mean, you would think probably. And, you know, I found out today that the Masters got postponed. Fortunately, not canceled. So that's going to really suck, man. I mean, like, no sports. Oh, dude, they suspended recruiting for the NCAA today for all sports. That's huge. And I know, like, many college football teams are not, you know, they're not practicing until the end of March. So it's just putting everything behind, man. Everyone's talking crap about Bitcoin, dude. StockTwits is the circus, man. Wake up, we're in a liquidity crisis. What? We just injected 1.5 trillion. Dude, again, like, no one's making the argument that, like, we're done, we're bulls again. It's like it's all over, you know, like we're gonna go up to all-time highs. And no, we're talking about like common technical retraces from the crash that has already happened. We have a Bitcoin maximalist that lost almost 100K in Bitcoin. Poor guy. Yeah, sucks for anyone. Holders. Dude, my crypto tip account scorched. Happens, man. Fully aware that it was a thing. Oh, God. Olin, so pretty. I guess we can go to, I mean, look, man, these are just like areas of value you'd think, right? Yeah, big time. Let's look at the volatility index that had a huge dump today. Good. Nasty dump. Still above 54 though. Dude, this thing at one point today hit its highest level of the entire run, 77.44. So look left. Yeah, dude, this is you fall below 54, I think. I don't know why this is off like that. Maybe it's the weekly I was looking at. Yeah, you're just right at this peak, and there's another one, I guess, right here. So maybe it's time to come down. You know, normally when the VIX comes down, it comes down rather violently. Can't argue with that. And here, though, long time. It was up and down. Maybe we get that again. I don't know. We need more data to really see. Did I cover the charts for Bitcoin? I think I did. I mean, I feel like I did, but maybe I looked at it and sorry, I don't know. I think the echo threw me off. Everything got derailed because of that. So what sucks for Bitcoin for now, and maybe this changes soon, but all you did was run up, hit 5,800, which is a critical area. At one time in history, it was support. Now at this point in history, it's being regarded as resistance. So Bitcoin must break that, get back above it, hold it as support. And then eventually Bitcoin's going to have to get back above 6,500. And then you know how many overhead resistances we have up here. Tons of them. Holy crap. Oh my god, I'm on the big screen, man. What's up, dude? It's rather looks like a posh room, dude. You know who you are. Thank you. So if you talk about the channel, no candle closes outside of it, only within it. So again, this might be a temporary bottom, and we could flag, consolidate for many days before Bitcoin makes up its mind. You could churn now. This was a huge move down, huge volume. Volume like that oftentimes can, help you see a bottom, at least for the, again, temporary. Volatility changes things. So that much volatility, that much volume can definitely shift things for a while. We definitely got volume like that, down here. So just gotta be patient. Wait for pattern development. I mean, on a significant time scale, you have to. Well, maybe we could develop over the course of a month a rising wedge. In real downtrends, Bitcoin, they'll develop these patterns, and then on the tail end of them, they'll show divergence, and then you just dump again. Yep, no divergence anywhere, man. Sorry. Fiddle player, maybe they are, man. I mean, dude, it doesn't make much sense, man. It's like, it's a free market. We're supposed to crash. We're supposed to have recessions. It's part of the system. It's how it works. But central banking's preventing like a natural phenomenon that occurs in free markets, right? It's kind of trying to do that. It's kind of ridiculous. And then you've got like the converging black swan events that have occurred all kind of around the same time. And it really just, I think everything culminated yesterday. But it had started long before Monday, but Black Monday was real bad. That was, futures trading Sunday evening was halted 5% down. And then we had our first circuit breaker trigger of the week where we fell 7%. And then, of course, there wasn't much. We just kept selling off the rest of the week. And Thursday, another circuit breaker. Unreal. 2 in 1 week. Bitcoin in the twilight zone. Not so much, man. It's like underground, isn't it? So we go to like Ethereum, check out the dumpster fires. Damage report. Freaking tired, man. Been good looking at this on the weekly. So, you see what you did. You hit 2018 levels. Nice investment, Ethereum. It's okay, trader's market. So once it hit that critical support, you bounced. Like Bitcoin. Bitcoin bounced violently, so did the altcoins. It's a homogenous market, pretty much. Huge volume. Like most volume seen since July of 2017, man. Crazy stuff in this market. Dude, there are rumors like the Fed's just gonna, on the 18th, which is the meeting, so that's next week, maybe they cut 100 basis points. That would be insane. So Tech Guru guy, hey man, I don't think I nailed anything. I think it's just like, hey, we looked at the upsloping support, and it closed at it yesterday. And so you even back tested it pretty much today before rallying. Very well. Martial law coming out soon? I don't think so. I doubt it, dude. Whoa, dude. Pelosi and Trump strike a deal on coronavirus response package. Boom. Everyone's working together. Even the most heated rivalries or hatreds, whatever. The cut would just emphasize how bad things are. Yeah, for sure. Certainly. How about that TLT? Obliterated today, but gapped up. Understand, opened at 179.09. Rallied for moments to 179.73 and then dumped all the way down to 152.40. And look where you held. This is so trippy, dude. All right. 1 and 2, 3, right back at it, man. Forget this. I mean, it's just a pattern. That it did play out for sure, and it flagged, and we saw on the daily. Once it broke out, it was gone. You know that. But I think that's amazing, man, how it's done that. And the daily, we got some Fibonacci on the TLT. God, we exceeded the 2618 fib extension, man. But you remember this, dude. We talked about the higher low double bottom accumulation for the breakout. God. No divergence. How can you get divergence with that insane price action? You're watching the stream on LSD Next Level? Wow, I think you might be one of the first people. I don't know, maybe not. I'm sure they're probably... think about it. I've done like 1,000 live streams. How many people at any given time have been on acid or drugs watching the stream? Just something to think about. Like, what? Yeah, dude. Huh? People have talked about it, randomly in streams sometimes. So... thanks for the 660 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Been live for about 40 minutes now. Second stream of the day. It's the afternoon, man. It's Friday evening. So hopefully, I know if you're watching, we all survived this week. We survived one of the worst stock market crashes in history. And it may not be over, but you'd think with kind of how things ended today, maybe there's going to be a pause in the crash and we might start getting a retrace because you bounced off critical upsloping supports. Whoa, Matty Pete, man, that's far out, dude. Is the 200 weekly moving as a support now? Are you talking about on the S&P 500 or Bitcoin or what, man? What? Let's go to Disney. I know we looked at this yesterday. Dude, you want to talk about it, man? Just like Microsoft, Critical supports. You fell just right below them yesterday. It seemed like the world was ending. But then today, I mean, you opened way up here at $100, fell all the way down to 91.95, and then ended the day at 102.52. Extreme amounts of volatility. Disney is up 11.67% today. Insane. Volatility is real. So you think like if it's to rally, you might see a resistance at 106.57, like a peak right here. And then you can see like 112 to 115 is going to be resistance area, but then maybe the major resistance is going to be like 120. XRP technicals. Oh boy. Good God, Spencer. Sorry to hear that, man. It was a macro thing, John Dre 91. Definite macro, right? Like, why did Disney go up today? Because the parks closed. Well, you know, that was bad. But then futures, like the S&P futures, Dow Jones futures gapped up. So did Disney. I mean, it's like how it works, right? And so the macro, the major indices sold off all day. So did Disney, and then it rallied with the indices that had their just spectacular finish today. It was like fireworks. It's beautiful. But yeah, big old hammer. Really big hammer. Bullish hammer. Okay, dude. Oh yeah, HG's working out, man. He's doing squats. He's not skipping leg day. He didn't want his chicken legs. Disney owns like 25% of the media, not just parks. Certainly. But it's like they have sectors that are their money makers, you know, like different ones on fire, right? Because you got the parks side, but you also have like movies where people aren't going to movies, and we know how like theater companies getting just obliterated, like AMC, you know. We looked at that one. It's terrible, dude. Just terrible. Here you go, man. AMC didn't have much of a rally. It's up 10% today, 10.6%, but you can hardly even tell. Disgusting. Just, ugh. So across the board, man, with those indices going up, I mean, you can go to all the ETFs. I mean, dude, we're talking like consumer discretionary is up 6% today. It looks like just like the rest, man, doesn't it? Huge green. It looks like Disney, a huge green hammer to the upside. And definitely in a way, it looks like you're diverging up here. I mean, or down here, excuse me, on the RSI. All right, that negative momentum will eventually begin to wane. You'll get back to neutral again at some point, right? This was like an 80 from the low to high. It was an 88% retrace. That's where you reversed. Not only that, look left. Support. February 2018, April 2018. So look. We talk about the 886 like so much, man. The 886. It respected the 886 more than it did its looking left support. So let's see if we can get some volatile price action and retrace 50% to 62% before dumping again to lower lows, right? There is a rumor about Apple and Disney. You know, I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, we can check out oil. So, which one is it? Not the energy. Here's the energy, right? Energy chart had that double bottom, couldn't ever break resistance and dumped. Wow. Well, without me touching the chart, like, I guess I maybe would adjust here now, but like, dude, without touching it, look where it went. It went to like the bottom of that channel. Jeez. Before what? Looking like the rest. A big old hammer. But I know what you're talking about. You want to see like crude. Understandable. I mean, you know, since it's a dramatic like selling climax on Black Monday, it hasn't really gone anywhere. It's just been fluctuating. You know, this is what you would think would be going on with Bitcoin, where it just does stuff like this, just like hangs around after a big sell-off. You're like kind of in shock. Bitcoin could just be in that same thing where it's like, whoa, let's consolidate for a little bit, figure out where the next direction. You know, we're gonna go down more, we're gonna ready the upside for a stronger rally. But yeah, lowest levels since February 2016. Terrible. Supply shock and demand shock for oil. It's like never happened. What's up, Jurgen? Good to see you. Thanks for the sub, man. We're getting close to 23,000 subs. Less than 100 to go, chat. Let's make it happen one day. And we've got... we have an hour and 11 minutes until the daily candle closes, so probably won't be around for that. You okay? Yeah, school's canceled everywhere the next 2 weeks. For most places anyway. Bitcoin 200 weekly. The ancient meme, the ancient bat pattern. Hit PCZ. The one we had, we were talking about it. I remember being in my New Jersey hotel room. I think maybe talking about this. I can't remember. I know it. No, it can't be. It was at some point, dude. One stream we had this up. Some of y'all will remember. But, you know, again, it ran up like this, so you'd think, is it even real? Anyway, talking about the 200 week, yeah, we're above it. Thank God for now. You are above that 200 week moving average. You'd never really fallen below it ever. So here you are. And you fell below 40, which is kind of concerning since that is like bearish territory, anything below 40. Gross, dude, gross. You could never get above 60. Trash. Terrible, dude. So you would think, I mean, if the, you know, equities rally, I mean, for a while, then Bitcoin could churn. But, dude, if things get real bad, if we really do go into a recession, which is yet, we don't know yet, it very well could be, Bitcoin could very well see lower prices. I mean, what was that, dude? It losing 30-something% of its value in a day, and then just to say from that 10,550 something area to its lowest point, I mean, it was down 62% at one point. That's insane. Like, who wants to be messing around with that during a recession, right? But I get it, man. You can't say, I mean, like, if you love Bitcoin, dang, dude, getting it 3,800 is pretty amazing, right? Yeah, who cares? Daily cross. I mean, dude, remember we got a golden cross. Who cares about a golden cross? Talk about these death crosses, golden crosses is not the end all be all, even though it is prerequisite to a long-term sustained trend. Okay, man, we got like 10 minutes. Running out the clock. Good, I guess I'm gonna do something tonight. Try to take my mind off the markets, man. Sorry, man. Sorry to hear that, Kiki, man. That's crappy, dude. Eric Dobkin, maybe so, man. Maybe, dude. Donnie Matthew says, if we go into a depression, well, I mean, we got to go into a recession first. How about that? We'll talk about recession and depression. Cryptos will go much below 100 billion. Need a year to rebound, of course. I mean, like for any bear market, that's the shortest bear market ever was 18 months. So Bitcoin on the 4 hour, channel destroyed, right? Once it broke it, you were gone, man. That's pretty nice, dude. So what kind of there's not really any kind of pattern development yet. Even on the 4 hour, I don't have much, man. So come on, dude, break 5,800 because soon you'll be testing it again. If you can break 5,800 with like candle close confirmation, you might have a chance of running up to 6,500 again. For real, that's like the next spot. That's the next area of resistance, dude. After 64, 6,500 is starts getting wider. Like, what happens like between 6,600 and 7,800, just straight line up, straight line down most of the time, right? So you got to break this. Got to break it. But now, I mean, like, there is just so much resistance above you. It's just not going to be easy. Square up. Square up's going to be around like 7,800. Close to it anyway. So we got less than 5 minutes till your next hour, and waiting for pattern development, even though an 88% retrace was hit. Not only that, something else that's amazing, I think Rimlog brought up or something, was like from that previous low, major low to high, 88% retrace was confluent with the 1618 fib extension. So that was real nice support area, right? No harmonic here. I mean, the major one, right? That we had charted, I guess, as a meme for ages. And we somehow finally made it down there. You guys looking at the 60-minute, whatever? Pattern-wise, I don't know, man. I don't see a pattern, really. I'd see a resistance of 5,800 you've been unable to break. And if you do break it, I think there's a chance you could see 6,500 if you break 5,800. Boom. Okay. So the 200-day moving average is up at like 8,600, dude. So good luck seeing that anytime soon. Hello, Bueller. Thanks for the 700 people tuned in. Maybe we get 300 likes. Is it possible? It could be a goal, right? At least for the rally. Don't do it for me. I don't know, man. Like, inverse head and shoulders, probably not. It didn't look that visible to me, and it's a 60-minute pattern, so those are always scrubby. There's obviously no divergence with it either. So we do know that it hit a very nice support, or at least Fibonacci support area. And it also this was like the next target, 4,200. If you broke 5,800, you went straight down to it and then below it for a little bit, not long. Oh yeah, Renee, that's wild. So I'll just go ahead and do it, I guess. Get it over with. Look on the 8th on a Freaky Friday. Thanks for being here, everyone. Y'all amazing. I'm hungover. I'm tired. It's been a long day. It's been a long week, dude. You know it. I think we're all happy the weekend's here. So, Bitcoin. Yeah, whatever. XRP. Oh no, dude. Destroyed, man. Destroyed. Where'd you go? You know, XRP got down to 10 cents. Imagine being married to XRP and like getting mad at people for talking crap about its performance on a chart when your asset continually underperforms over and over and over again. Worst performer on the way up in the past 2 years. It's been like the worst performer on the way up for crypto, and it like outperforms on the way down. It's just the way it goes, man. 10 cents it's all. Obviously it's at 15.8 cents, but dude.
Just wanna say thanks for your pretty cool streams, and also you seem quite chilled considering what happened since Black Monday, haha.
What's up, money boy? Thanks for the $6.90. That Verge in the jar. Calm, maybe. It's more like just tired, dude. Just tired. Drained. Left it all out on the field this week, certainly. So, come on in. Give me your argument. Funny, though. It never hit the bottom. Another partial decline? Nah, I don't know, man. It's... Let me see if I can find another chart of it. 10 cents, though? What? When's the last time it's seen 10 cents? Let's blow it up, man. Alright, so I think there's more data on others, but XRP did. Freaky Friday. Freaky Thursday. So it's like this July 2017 low. You ran down, you touched it.
I've earned maximum TA Super Trooper points this week, thank you, man.
Ever lurking beeswaxers, thanks to the 5. The Ethereum Classic in the jar. That has just, you know, become very cheap. You know, ETC itself. I know you didn't fiat. I'm just talking about. Hey, ETC showed up on the screen. Thank you. Y'all are amazing. So you fell all the way down to that 1 wick on this chart, and then you've now like back tested it and you're above it. Lots of volume. I mean, extreme amounts of volume. Highest amount of volume XRP has seen on Bitfinex since September 2018. So maybe it holds. It's real bad though, dude. Real bad. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. For years. Isn't it crazy saying that for years? It's the lowest lows in this chart. I know it has more data. Maybe, what is it again? Is it Bitstamp or something? It is Bitstamp. Nice. Let me see what I can do here then, dude. $56.84 on Bitcoin. We got a new 60-minute candle. Power hour now, chat. So yeah, look at this, man. Talk about the abyss. You stared. XRP stared into the abyss. Because that wick was it. There was nothing else, dude. You don't hold this, it's over, dude. Chances are you're going down to 6 pennies. 6 cents. But dude. Normally, what I hear. It's a slow death. It is, man. I'm just reading some of the chat. Some of the peanut gallery, man. Wait, did they cancel XFL too? Sure, right? Yep, sure did. No XFL either. Good Lord. All right.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Please try again.
No, I'm good. Dude, what the? Maker's up 50% today? What the? Oh, look what it's doing. Look what Maker's doing. Remember September 2018 and November 2018, this area that was once support is now maybe resistance because you're touching it right now. You got Bitcoin has to hit 6,500 for making a break back above this area. Dude, this thing got as low as 175. And at its highest point on that week, February 2019, 726. Insane, dude. Dude, I'm struggling, man. It's like I need another coffee or something. XRP at its lowest point was like 10.5 cents, and now it's at like 15.8 cents. Bitcoin's trying to climb a little bit, if you can believe it, man. VeChain hit all-time lows yesterday, but has had a decent rally, up 26% on the new day, but still well below. I mean, it's right at this October 2019 level. I think you really need to get above those. Huge volume. I mean, just record levels of volume. More volume came in today than it did on like those pumps and the Walmart rumor. That was back on June of 2019. We're going to Walmart, man. We're going to partner with Walmart. And no, just kidding. Crashed. So again, no structure here. I need structure. I need like patterns to develop. The impulse just happened, so let's get that so we can gain an edge on the market versus just being like, yeah, dude, let's just hop on into this market with all this insane volatility. We're gonna go either way. Sure. We're short 31 likes. Chat. It's a call to action. Can we be kings with the likes? How about EOS? Damage assessment? Jeez, man. Look at that, 153. It hit this low from December 2018, went all the way down to 136, is now at 213. What a rally, and look what's being regarded as resistance. This area that was once support, January 2019, December of 2019, and what else? The untouched downtrend I've had plotted forever, right? You're hitting that as well. It's confluence right there, major resistance. So if you can break that, that'd be wonderful to the upside, but it's going to require Bitcoin to hit 6,500. Thanks to the nearly 700 people tuned in on this Friday afternoon, this Freaky Friday, the 13th, where we started with a Supermoon Black Monday, and we had another day, Black Thursday, yesterday. And now, if you don't know, dude, all you have to do is type in Black Thursday on Google. History chat. This is why I streamed every day. Black Thursday was a global stock market crash on March 12th, 2020. It's part of a greater 2020 stock market crash. Global stock market suffered from the greatest single day fall since 1987 stock market crash. Boom. Here our favorite, the people like down here. Oh my god, dude, all the pictures of people on the trading floor. Oh. Unreal. All right, we're climbing. Climbing again, Chad. And it all started at the 1618 and 88% retrace. That was it. And there was a support looking left too. Below that, it was 3150. So man, getting above this right here, you haven't done it yet. But if you can, dude, you could see much higher prices. Not even a joke, man. So you're rooting for Bitcoin to be kings. Let's real quick look at the Bitcoin futures chart to do a damage assessment. Oh boy. Devastated. Got all the way down to 4,205. Never made it lower than spot. But look what it did. If you look left, support resistance, touched it like the Jesus before rallying. Now we're set. I mean, it closed at 53.30. So at this point, you're already going to have a gap come Monday or Sunday evening.
Khyber Network caught it at 0.31 and it's actually made some money. Have no clue why BC it was a drunk gamble lol.
Yeah, it got listed to Coinbase and it's been running it was running ever since. Yeah, we had I got this thing plotted. It did it perfect. It did exactly what it was supposed to do, man. I mean, really, like you just think about it. Thank you, Jaw, for the 5 super chat. So anchor point 1 and 2 on the top, right? Your bump and run trend line. Oh, we got a bonus touch. Nice. More confirmation that it's real. You broke out of it. You back tested it. Was once resistance became support. And then you ran. And from your high point to low point, I'm looking at this in log scale. It doesn't even, I don't think it makes sense out of log. It ran up and did what? It hit the 50% retrace like the Jesus man. And there was like 3 different, look at how many rejections you got up there. And oh my God, look at the bearish divergence for the dump. You know, we don't check on it that often, but Jesus, dude. Look at that. Or it's just more like, you know.
Oh, would you look at this?
Nasty divergence at a 50% retrace, which is your most common retrace. High to low. Wow. But yeah, bounced. I'm not really sure. I guess it's just kind of holding in this chop zone. Big rally. Big rally. What's it up today? It's up to over 20%, I think. Yeah, 30%. My God. All right. Khyber rallying, but it needs Bitcoin to hold on. But yeah, this is a very mild sell-off compared to Bitcoin. Jeez, dude. Like, really. This is great. Great performer. Can't believe I'm saying that. But if we're talking about gaps, someone's asking, is there a gap down in 3,000s, man? Futures? No gap. No gap, man. No gaps down here. I don't see any gaps, dude. Every gap is filled. These are all filled. So, no. There's nothing down here. Sorry, man. That's good, though. We got gaps up here, though, dude. When we got gaps at 91.75, 10,235. Jeez. That gap filled, obviously, on the way down. So, I don't know, adjusting here in this channel. Looking at... Oh, sorry, I was looking at this on log scale. Jeez. So how we adjust it? On the bottom side like we did? Yeah, just like spot. Had that false breakout. And then just crashed, man. All the way to the bottom. Alright. Bitcoin 5780. Kind of climbing again. Attempting for... Dude, it's attempted to break this area 3 different 4-hour candles. So, I mean, it tried again. Yeah, dude. Like, it's been up multiple times today at 58.60, and then like it got up to like 6,000 before pulling back intra candle. So like what it's doing now, it's been doing all day. So don't be fooled by Bitcoin right now. Up 18.82% off its lows. Oh man, I feel so like hungover, man. I mean, no, it needs to like close above like 5,800 with a candle close, because it just keeps doing this, these 4-hour candles. 4-hour candles, let me show you, dude. It's like you see it, man. 58.36, it's like pinpoint accurate looking left. History, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. You haven't even technically tested it yet. You're about to. I think you'll test it, and maybe if you're lucky, you'll break it. And if you can get a candle close breakout, again, we could see 60, 6,500, 6,400. All right. I mean, you know, 6,000. Again, you wicked up to that pretty much and failed. So psychological resistance could be there. Oh my God, is the music loud, man? Sorry about that. Thanks for the 700 here as we getting a little bit of drama, a little bit of entertainment from Bitcoin, playing some, you know, whatever, dude. You get it. Things are happening with all the markets closed except this one, dude. Crypto, infantile, unregulated, speculative, insane swings. Oh my God, 18.88% up. Let's go. What's up, Aloho? Seth Dominus. What's up, Anonymous? J Kicks. Wilcon, King Crypto. Zach Zankowski. Fizz Gelato. Oh, it's Crypto Pepe Silvio. What's up, dude? Music's good. Wayne, did you see that video I posted to you? Like, that's next level, and I can't even, dude. I can't even on that. I know, 60-minute though, dude, right? Sucks. Sure, it could rally. I'm just not into weekend 60-minute patterns because they're normally terrible. But I'll tell you something. Let's look at good old-fashioned dashing. That, yes, the PCZ's the 886, right? Yes, you fell below it. You got to $31. But come on, man. That's like intraday. That's wickage. This is like the heart of where it's reversing. So this is potentially a long opportunity. But the problem with it, I really just don't like, is like you don't have real divergence. But you're kind of like doing that about the same lows. It's like almost class C divergence down here. I mean, dude, this is a value area. 200% retrace, 886 retrace. Bitcoin 1618 retrace, 886 retrace. These are deep areas and they could be valuable. There could be value here on Dash. If Bitcoin's to rally, this Dash is going to go with it. I'm just saying, man. But yeah, it's a scary market right now, isn't it? Everything's bearish. I mean, the crashes, dude, are insane. But yeah, it's just interesting. I mean, it's just funny talking about it, and we're just like, what? It's actually there now? Well, all these clipping coupons in the stock market.
Clipping coupons in the stock market.
Want to be shifted to crypto this weekend? I don't know, man. Tendies for everyone. Yeah, we looked at VeChain already. No, they're all doing things, dude. It should just be crypto doing things, not VeChain doing things. How would I okay crypto? Well, I don't know, man. Again, like before the capitulation, we had like, hey, I think there's value at much deeper areas like this, and we made it. We're here. But it's just like there's no real divergence, but it's kind of like, I've seen it before. It's like a lower low. You're just like twice, 2 times, 1 time, 2 time. And this is where you can reverse, man. Come on, dude. From 137 in mid-February to $31, it lost 77% of its value in less than a month. So yeah, there's a higher probability it would maybe run to the upside for a little bit instead of dumping more. You'd think, yeah, higher probability of that. Oh my god, these fucking bots. Screw you, bots. You're trash. You're cabbage. You're bloody loam, man. I'm talking about the bots, the sex bots that get banned. They come in to get banned, dude. Alright, man. Well, we'll see what happens with Bitcoin, man. Keep your eye on it. You know, from watching the stream now, I think you have some good clarity on the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, the indices, the stock market, individual equities we looked at. We've looked at gold, and we see that a trend that was beautiful has been broken today. So not good. Weekly bearish divergence on golds, daily bearish divergence on gold, playing out more. We've seen gone across some of the altcoins that have just they've been devastated. They've been just killed. So it does seem possible with how much selling has happened that a bounce could happen too. We could see 6,500, but you got to break 5,800 first. We looked at oil. Hasn't done anything since its capitulation. So just keep your eye on the support and resistance. 58, 6,500 right after that. So maybe we'll get it this weekend, maybe not. Thanks for the likes, the love, support. Thanks for the contributions. Thanks for everything. I'll just be back sometime, maybe tomorrow. So until next time, respect the TA.
My name is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.